So most people know the Dire Straits, and if you know the Dire Straits, you know "Money for Nothing." It's a great song. Unfortunately, it applies very well to what we're seeing in our culture today. The song describes the essential point in discussing what is wrong with Wall Street, Goldman Sachs, and other investment banks who are making money for nothing through the sale of bonds and derivatives. They produce nothing, create nothing, and only make money for themselves. Huge amounts of money for themselves. No jobs are created. And as no jobs are created, also no businesses are supported, no bridges built, no homes built, or energy saved. There's no progress towards a better country or economy. None of this is achieved. But the banks did receive a bailout from citizens who are losing their jobs and homes, who need to see our economy grow in ways that create future opportunities for employment. The huge bonuses and the notion that banks are too big to fail creates an ever-expanding feeling of consternation and helplessness among the American people. It is not enough to say that there will be new regulations, that the government had a role to play in the economic meltdown. We all know this, but no bank should be too big to fail, and no economic system should be tilted in favor of those who grow extraordinarily wealthy, while the majority of Americans struggle to pay their bills and provide for their families. The position of the banks and our government is untenable. It is not about Democratic and Republicans. It's about a fundamental flaw in a system that allowed this to happen and that allows it to continue. I do think that the trend towards supporting independent politicians in both parties and those that choose their designation to remain unaffiliated will continue. We do still have the power of the ballot box. And if we vote accordingly to apply pressure on the government to change their policies, it will inevitably happen. We will get the changes the American people deserve. Incidentally, Time magazine reported that only 22% of the American people trust the federal government. Almost always, or most of the time. 22%, only 22% trust the federal government. I don't know how long they've been keeping these records, but if anybody thinks this is not a watershed in American history, they're soon to realize it.